Alright, I think we're set to get going here. Welcome to the stream. I'm Neozar. This is my FTL hard win streak. World record setting at this point. We are up to 97 wins as of the last run, where we finished off Kestrel B. And then we randomed and got Crystal A for the next one. So this will be the 14th ship in the 4th cycle, which gets us halfway through the first cycle, or the 4th cycle if we finish this one. It's a pretty good ship overall. It's not like a top tier ship, but it's definitely above average. I had some idea right before this, and then I completely forgot what it was. It was like gonna do ice stuff, I think. And a polar bear. Don't like the rebels on my ship. Penguin. Arctic fox. I've done like the Arctic before. I feel like I have to have like preferences, prefixes before all of them. I don't care. Pretty basic Arctic animals from. Well, I guess this is Antarctic. Should we? Let's fix you. There we go. That's better. Bear, puffin, fox, hare, all Arctic animals. Want to mix up the hemispheres here. Alright, so I'm just going to get going on. Let's see. Glacier, bear, puffin, fox, hare, hard, enabled. Let's jump into it. Hey, starting out in a nebula. Always throws me off a little bit for a second. I'm like, wait, what is this? At least they never start you in a real hazard, like an asteroid field or something ridiculous. Kind of makes sense you could start in a nebula. Alright, what am I doing here? Usually, swap these guys around. But, you know, you got a crystal and human on each side then, divides up a little easier. And you want someone on doors anyway. So, Crystal A is an odd ship because, you know, I mean, the piercing weapons are weird just because they don't synergize great with anything but other piercing weapons. At least, like, you know, you can get away with, like, one of them being, like, a missile, kind of. Like, you know, the Crystal Heavy, but, you know, I have used these until Sector 8, although I don't think I've used it for flagship. Possibly. Definitely used the Heavy through the whole run a bunch of times. But so it's like, it can do pretty good early game, but then it can drop off hard all of a sudden, or just like be difficult to synergize. And then it's also if you're using it for shield busting, it's like 15 seconds, right? Yeah, so it's pretty slow. Although they both do have breach chance. And I learned, I think in my last run actually, that this one's breach chance is the same as this one's. But you get it twice because it's 2 projectiles. So when you're trying to do like an O2 kill, this is actually better. If you're trying for just like getting breaches. Which I feel like is a little unintuitive because you feel like the heavy is what you usually go to for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've also, there was one run where my first jump I sold the Vengeance and the Crystal Burst and bought a Burst Laser 1, which is like actually worse in a lot of ways for the first couple sectors, but then better later. And it worked out fine. I remember not feeling certain if it was like the best thing or not, because I think it definitely made the early game feel rougher than I was used to for the ship, like a little bit, because of the speed and then also hitting shields with it once. But then it was like, I was glad I had it later. And I don't think it was that bad. It definitely made me feel like, I don't know. I think ideally you get something like slightly stronger, or you don't have to sell the burst to get it. So we should probably take these nebulas. But I'll take this one first and go from here. Probably save my crew positions also. Attempt to follow. Hey, look at that, we got a Mantis. Start you off on sensors. Doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. Because it's like, well, we do want a store. We're not like desperate for rushing to one. It's okay to like save up some scrap first. And then you get to the point where it's like you don't really want to delay shields. So you try and see if you can spot it by then, so you can have that option if you want it. So attack the automated ship to get the station. See what drone they have. Hey, it's a beam drone. Unfortunately, we can't reasonably weapons train because we do damage to them every shot. Although we could do like weapon canceling and just take forever. But this doesn't really work out as a training ship. So we'll just kill them. But that's alright. Oh, I need you? No, I need you. 14 scrap. And a hull repair drone. Wow, that's awesome because that's 42 scrap. So that's over 50 scrap right there. Plus 14. Wow. That's a lot of scrap for a Sector 1 jump. That's what, like 65 scrap total? And there's a store. Plus another what is it called? 40 from the Vengeance. So that's a jump. Attack the pirate. They've definitely got weapons. Alright, so we're gonna do a little venting. Just to hope our weapons don't get hit off the bat. Because they're going to be slower, like, you know, they're just slower weapons. But luckily, you know, the heavy comes at us first. And I think we might be able to block the second one of these with our shields. Yeah. Ooh, 1 damage. Right into the piloting. Whatever, that's fine, you're close. Hopefully this will get them. Beautiful. I'm gonna breach. Alright, let's be a little greedy then. So keep an eye because we don't know what crew they have repairing. Yeah, see, they just left, which makes me feel like they're having O2 issues there already. So that second breach is really good then. They're running, it's too bad. So our best chance here is if we can get a breach in piloting, then also get that lucky. Depends a lot what crew they have here. Oh, so they got oxygen repaired, yeah. Alright, well, we just kill you then. 13 scrap. That's fine. So I'm definitely being a little greedy here. In case the store has like 2 things I want to buy. Definitely reject their offer. Triple Mantis. Alright, so this definitely, there's a chance of a crew kill here for sure. Because Mantis just suck at repairing. Yeah, we need to get a little lucky with breaches for sure. Because I think these weapons, it's just 10% chance. So whatever. I guess I have a little bit of time because Mantis. But I'm still going to fire both shots. Yeah, level 2 auction anyways. No breaches yet, that's fine. There's a breach. Nice. These can be done soon. I'm trying to think if it's worth shooting weapons once. Alright, so that's 2 that can't repair. There's just this guy left. He's taking his sweet time. There's chance he'll like almost finish the last level repair, yeah, and then run out. I don't know if that's close. That might save it though. May have ran in fast enough. I don't know. I'd have to like have it hacked or something. Yeah. See, that was so close. So if that guy was on a Mantis, he would have been a little too slow, and he would have reset that like half a second of repair that was needed. So the worst thing here is like the O2 kill is like almost certain. Hopefully they don't run. All right, great. Because I don't think this guy repairs this in time before he runs or just dies. Yeah, great. So they all give up. And we're just waiting for them to suffocate. Which is imminent. Triple Mantis. Ah, that's so rough for them. Good for me. 6 fuel, 21 scrap. Alright, so we're going to go in with a bunch of scrap we can spend. Blue selling stuff. Not counting, we're not counting the weapons. It's what? 159 scrap or so? Pretty good for a store. Sector 1. Not even done yet. So it's a good store. Hacking. Not really great weapons. That's fine. And mind control. Not that far from buying both. We have no drone parts. But I still feel like... It's like I want to buy mind control because I can use it immediately. But I just like am scared if I don't find hacking, what that does to me later. Although buying mind control now makes it more likely I will find hacking. Because it's like, I could buy hacking and buy drone parts, but that doesn't feel super worthwhile to me either. Like buying drone parts this early in the run. Because like this will get me crew kills immediately, so I get more value out of this right away. This gets me value like if I don't find weapons between now and Sector 3. So I feel like this is like, I don't actually want it. For once, I actually kind of don't want to buy hacking, but I feel like it's just the right choice because this saves me from if the run goes really bad from this point on all of a sudden. And this like helps make that better, but not necessarily enough to like make a weapon appear. So this is probably like the safer play. Just like less fun, I guess. I guess I should be buying shields here also as part of it. Because I should definitely do that. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where if this wasn't like win streaking, I would absolutely buy mind control here because I feel like it just like feels better. It's a little more fun in ways, and most likely it's totally fine when get hacking like next sector anyways. But there's a chance like if I don't get any weapons and hacking doesn't show up again, like and I'm stuck with this and mind control, like sector 3 can be a lot worse situation than this and hacking, and I can always get drone parts. Like it feels weird buying it with literally 0 drone parts and still like not even buying one. But I still feel like it's like the right choice. Because also it's like we're fine with these weapons for sector 1 and 2. It's not like we can't, you know, we're like struggling with them or anything. Mantis human. Venting. It's like whatever, just do this. Just get everyone in here real quick. Pretty unlikely we get a crew kill here unless we get some like crazy resists and stuff, but you know, you never know. Whatever. It's not gonna happen. Don't need to wait around for it. 18 scrap. Hey, we got a drone part. It's exciting. I'm gonna like covet it until we have multiples. Two fuel for 2 drone parts. 15's not like a ton, but economically that's a great deal, and also we can actually use those. So, not gonna go to the distress because we don't really have good options for that, or I don't think any options right now. As scary as their weapons are in some ways, definitely gonna pay their offer. Oh nice, they're gonna board also, so we can kill them for sure. As long as they don't do anything crazy, like their evasion. So we just go kill you. Well, almost kill you. I don't think it's worth using a drone part here with 2 shields. Alright, nice. I think that shield bubble came up like just in time. Probably should have had it manned, I guess, for that reason. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, nice. Alright, we can take damage from that. Nice. The dodge is in. So now what we do is we just wait. He'll teleport back because he's low health. And then once the teleporter cools down, they'll swap what they're doing. And then he'll come over and we'll kill him on our ship and then shoot him. No, that's not a good enough surrender. And that one guy should be dead now. Kill this guy easy enough. Combat Drone Mark II and 19 scrap. Wow, man, these rewards, like high value things to sell for sure. Sector. Definitely like the ritzy part of town here. Or I guess, we could have built into going drone control with a hull repair and a combat too, but I don't think that's totally the right play. But, I mean, if there's a second store at the end of the sector here, we can definitely take advantage of it. Here we go. This is double rewards guaranteed. With AF hacking, that's fun. Let's see what they hack. Please safe from their weapons overall. Oh no, they're hacking our hacking. That's okay. I think we can live with that. Oop. I clicked that and I dragged it by accident. That's a mistake. Alright, well, that's that. They're not repairing. Scrap, 17 scrap. Like, this is more scrap than some ships make Sector 1, and then we've already bought hacking and 2 shields. This is, like, really crazy. And let's see how many jumps we have left. Still get 4 more jumps in for the end of the sector. I might go this way in case that's a store, because I haven't seen that yet. I want to go up this way and then not be able to go there. So I just go down, I can go whatever way I want from here. That's not a good enough bribe. We'll be a hero. Too bad there's a rock also. If it's just a mantis, you could probably kill him. So it's really just the bomb that's a threat off the bat. I guess we have 6 drone parts. I mean, it's probably a small bomb, which is like damaging. We also like struggle to have the power to do effective crew kill a little bit. I don't want to see what it is though, obviously. Is that an ion bomb then? Yeah, I'm not messing with an ion bomb. At least not like with their other weapon up. Oh, they're trying to run away already? Jeez. Alright, that's good. I'm glad they're not running after ion bombing my weapons. That would be a problem. Alright, that's fine, because they'll take them forever to repair. I'm swapping them around. Oh yeah, they definitely had a chance to escape there if they target my weapons. 8 scrap, 3 hull repair. All right. That's something. So still a chance that one's a store. And we get 2 more before that, so we can do. Right. Just making sure that we can't get 3 and a nebula before the exit. Man, that'd be close actually. There's a chance. I think it'd be slightly off. It's hard to say. But I'm not gonna get that greedy. So I'll just do those 2 and then mystery final jump. I guess that lets me know if it's something, but no, doesn't matter. I should probably put my shields up before I jump. Just 6 drone parts, but it still feels like kind of unnecessary to do that here. That's easier. There we go, 1 dodge. That's all we needed. Assuming they don't dodge 3. There we go. Nice, easy fight now. And scrap and a map. Right, do that, do that. Hey, an empty jump. That might be our first empty jump. 3 fuel, sure. Yeah, no, that definitely would not work out for getting a nebula in there. Sure. I'll take some more scrap. We don't need missiles right now. And if we get one, you know, that's fine. Definitely going NG here. Mantis is pretty bad store-wise. We need stores. Same here. We have options. Also, if like that forced red or whatever sector 4 is abandoned or something, it's not that big a deal. Definitely one of the better ships to deal with abandoned, because it's both like lockdown helps against abandoned borders because you can keep them out of a room you don't want them in or something, and then the crystal will take less suffocation damage, so those things all help. And you can build like a gunship so you can get, you know, hacking and mind control and cloaking to counter them, as opposed to like Crystal B where you're like built to board still. Not that you know, still make it work, but right, so we're mostly just looking for stores here. You can get up to 3 stores in an NG sector, and we got scrap. We got the thing to sell to, right? Combat drone. So definitely want to try and take advantage of some stores. We also need fuel at this point. We gave 2 or 3 fuel away, but pretty low. Well, this would be a safe fight if it wasn't at an ion, which is a pretty massive if. I mean, if I flash shields, this is going to hit me anyways, because it's like about to fire, I think. Not if their weapons get hit. Oh, that was lucky. Definitely lucky. Probably be like rotating my 6 fuel. That's tempting. That's a bunch of fuel. 7 missiles. They won't really need missiles, but yeah, I think that's too good because it's like, otherwise we're just gonna be buying fuel anyway. So it's like we pretend that's like 12 scrap instead. 22 scrap surrender is not bad. Because like we're definitely gonna be buying this thing off. Buying fuel at the next store if we didn't take that. I mean, we might still buy a little bit anyways. Alright. You can go to the quest. That's okay. Reactor upgrade. I mean, that's useful. We're definitely slightly short. Alright, so we can jump back if we go here first. I'm gonna keep moving through this sector. No, we don't want to sell drone parts. Alright, I found the stores. Alright, so let's figure this out. Let's optimize this, because there's a chance I'll visit all 3, for sure. Depends what we got. We got 7 jumps before we gotta go to the exit. Because like I can do it in a way where I at least get an option to skip one of them if I don't want to go here. Like if these 2 are good or something. So if the first store is like incredible and I spend all my scrap, I'm at most wasting like 1 jump from it. Going to another one. So yeah, I think if I go like 1, 2, 3 this way, that should be fine. 4, I can go like 5, 6, 7. Like 5, 6, 7 or something. Just like making sure I can take these jumps when I want to. Yeah, if I want to go here, like I'll have to go right to it from there. That's okay. Yeah, alright, that's the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can change it if we get good stores. And we'll just float all our scrap until then. Alright, training ship. You only got a basic laser. I'm trying to think if I want to try and get the engine to like come over. Because you can do that sometimes. They have a med bay, so he's just going to go back and heal if I let him, which is fine. Basically, we just wait for him to go back, and then we let this sit for like a little while. But then usually if we damage it, they'll send the engine to fix it. And then I think it might depend if it's on cooldown or not. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if they'll both come over. It might still be on cooldown. They might fix it too fast. Oh no. That's interesting. I didn't know that could work that way. That you could get 2 crew to come over. Because that makes crew killing way easier if there's just 1 mantis left on their ship. So that's pretty cool. I didn't expect the mantis to go in and help with repairs. So here's what we're going to do. You go fight the NG, you go fight the Mantis. I want to make sure they die. It'll be a little risky for you, Mantis friend. Hold your breath. Well, I guess the alternative here actually is I break this and they can't teleport back in time anyways. They got enough hull. Alright, so there's no way they're going to get back in time now. So we'll just suffocate. I mean, I guess I kind of wanted to get the experience of get you to live. Can you live? Go kill him. Yep. Alright. So now we can crew kill the Mantis. How much hull do they have? Maybe just shoot him. Well, no, they have the med bay, that's right. So we'll do a level 2 O2, alright. Well, I guess that gets them to come over there first. So we should be able to do this without using a hacking drone. Basically, just sit here and shoot them once every time it repairs it. And they should run out of oxygen before they run out of hull. And they shouldn't run because, as far as I know, the only Mantis that run that's like a Mantis ship, not a pirate ship, is the ship collectors. Or like, probably if you're out of fuel, right? I think that forces ships to run. I see it the stun sometimes also. Delays them repairing even more. Should be getting kind of low on oxygen by now. And then, like, if he goes to the med bay, unless it's like a level 2 med bay, that's the only thing that's a problem. We'll have to hack it. Because usually they'll run there when they get low, and then they'll just like sit in it, not dying. Didn't get any breaches, unfortunately. So there's a chance actually we'll have to hack the med bay because I don't know if it's going to stop repairing in time. Or no, he's just going to die actually. He's going to die trying to repair it. Frederick, welcome aboard. It's always great to have an NG on board. Alright, actually, well, what? Sensor's in the middle of nowhere. You don't need to be stuck there. Shield is actually like decently central as far as the ship goes. Not really a central manning station. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Accept their offer of surrender. 22 scrap. Great. Did I save your position? I'm sure I do. Alright, we reject their offer. We are safe from their weapons, fortunately. It's just the mind control. Which, you know, is still obnoxious, but... Trying to decide about crew killing the ship. Level 202. So between that and the Engie and the mind control and the clone bay, I'm not positive if it's like worth chasing. I mean, it probably still is. So I got a plan. We make sure it hits first. Can turn you off for a minute. Hey Panhomo, how you doing this evening? We are doing quite well so far. We just had an absurd Sector 1 where we just made so much scrap. It was just kind of ridiculous. The first jump we got a free crew member. The second jump we got double rewards, including a free hull repair drone. It was just like 60 something scrap total from one jump in Sector 1. And then we've got 3 stores lined up now that we can take. Gotta take at least 2, but I might take all 3 depending what they have. Spend a bunch more scrap. So feeling pretty good about this run so far. And it looks like we should have hopefully a crew kill lined up here. Oh, you just got a pre-igniter. Yeah, that's definitely fortunate. I feel like I haven't got a free pre-igniter in a while now. I mean, they're not that common to come across. But it's always so exciting. Oh, don't kill each other. I hope they don't dodge. Yes. Oh, don't do that. Go try to fix your clone bay. Do that instead. Did I do that too soon though? Is he gonna... He's gonna fix it, isn't he? Crap. Or does he go try to fix oxygen? He dies. Stop! Stop! Ah, damn. Although, wait, no, they'll just keep... I just endlessly killed them, didn't I? Whoops. Hey, Badger. So yeah, I just set this ship to suffer, I suppose. I guess we'll put them out of their misery. I'm annoyed about that. It's because they started to run, so it's like, ooh, quick, get him out of piloting. But I should have just let it run for a moment and get him a little lower in health before making him go repair because he's an NG. But that's fine, still got 15 scrap. What else he's healing? Got stores now, right? Yep. Yeah, it's this sector too. Cool. So we can sell that. So yeah, we definitely buy mind control. I guess we buy the scanners too. It's like we don't know what those other stores are gonna have. That's a question of how do I want to do this. We got 3 jumps before the exit. I can either go there, there, now, or I can take I can only take 1 more jump before this store anyways, and then just get out. I feel like getting that 1 more jump isn't as worth it. If like this is a bad store, I'll just go there looking for a weapon also. Slug C with crystal weapons. Yeah. Like these aren't weapons. At all. So what I do here is I buy like 3 fuel, right? I can still buy a burst laser too if that's all they have. But if they have nothing or something cheaper and only 3 fuel, I can still like get enough. So that's a weapon. I mean, I guess I buy it in plans of like more weapons. I can also buy the breach bomb and just breach everything all around. It's a little awkward. I mean, it's like, this still pops shields for, like, it's funny it uses the pop shields, but it's fast at least. Because against 2 shields, you can just take down 1. It's not like you can't get through it. Yeah. I mean, the problem is nothing really, like, the only way to work with the crystal weapons is to only buy, like, bombs and missiles. Because they don't work with beams well, they don't work with any lasers well. So it's, like, a little easy to be like, well, nothing works well, so you buy, like, this would possibly work out. But if we don't find other stuff over time, like, we'll run low on missiles, we'll, like, struggle with hull damage if they don't have crew. Versus this, like, we can build into it, at least. Yeah, get more crystal. The problem with getting more crystal weapons is this is the best one by far, and this is probably the second best one, and they just get bad and horrible. The heavy 2 is so bad. I mean, I've never used it, but it's so bad. Yeah. Like, it's definitely an awkward weapon right now to use. I mean, it helps against Zoltan shields if we have forced double Zoltan, because we have double green next. But it's mostly about something to build into, and just like another shot. So against 2 shields, like, I need to pop 1 shield to get these through, so maybe that'll take it and I can still get 3 shots through, or have more chances to get 3 shots through. That's the problem with these weapons. Against 2 shields, you start needing to land 2 out of 3 shots, which isn't terrible, but like, you start, you get the double miss a lot more too, because their evasion goes up. But that's definitely one of the trickiest things about this ship, is it's awkward for its weapons, like its weapons transition. Hey, Dapper. Unfortunately, I don't think this stream will have taught you so much so far. It was just like the most absurd Sector 1. By our second jump, we had already made over 100 scrap, I think, or something. It was like, well, we had over 100 scrap with the Crystal Vengeance. So we found a free hull repair drone, then we found a free Combat 2 later, a bunch of double rewards. So we're just going to secure it. Get another drone. Yeah, we bought hacking with 0 drone parts, like our 6th jump of the run or something, and hacking and shield at the same time. Yeah, we have scanners also. But yeah, so we got a free hull repair drone right after the free Mantis. That was the first jump, then free hull repair on double rewards. And then later in the sector, we got a free Combat 2. And I think we only had 1 empty jump and like multiple double rewards. And a few crew kills. And then we got an energy sector that's been pretty good. Not quite as good, but pretty good. Glad I took that 3rd store. I mean, that's, you know, the first store out of 4 we've been to that sold weapon. That's not true, actually. One other store sold weapons. They're just really, really bad. But still counts as something. All right. So it's like I want a crew kill here. I'm gonna think about this for a second because the MGs are a little obnoxious. The med bay and the missile weapons. Whatever. I've got 7 drone parts. Is pretty good for this early, right? Chase a crew kill here. I'll do this. Do that off the bat. It's fine. All right, do that. Once he's in there, we'll mind control him and bring the other NG in. And we'll just have him shoot it, and the other one will shoot at him. So there's a chance I could have done this without using a hacking drone, but I wasn't totally confident enough in that. Crap, I messed that up. One of them was through the door and the other one wasn't, and so took him out, and now he's at 18. That's really frustrating, because I totally had that. Yeah, there's no way around it now. It's like I can't do 3 health. Damn. Oh well. That's fine. 9 scrap. And another store. We sell the beam drone. And we buy the battery, because they don't have weapons either. And then we just need cloaking for systems. Cool. Something practice those screw. I know, that's like the second one I've screwed up. Oh, Zoltan Homeworlds. You're so tempting. This run's like so broken already. Zoltan Shield just like put it over the top. Oh, but it feels so greedy. We're not that good against Zoltan Shields. I mean, the heavy laser helps out some, but like, it's slow. The things we've bought like don't help us in Zoltan sectors until we get their shield down, and Zoltan sectors just about getting their shields down. So when we run into the first jump, it's like the dude with the Hermes, and we just start missing our shots. Just have a bad time. So we're gonna go to NG. Although the only thing here, we're gonna start seeing more and more defensive drones if we run into NG ships, which suck with this. Like, that is something to consider. I only need 35 scrap to get that up. That's not so bad. Because this isn't like terrible once we get 4 power against Sultan Shields. I think I can do it. It's like, but really the main thing is that this is actually like slightly a liability against if they have like, you know, 2 shields and double defense drones or something like that. We might struggle a little bit. Well, right now the heavy is going to be like shield popping just because the shields aren't going to drop otherwise unless I target them or hack them. But I'm not totally sure. Like, it's totally a weird and awkward weapon setup. It just felt like I shouldn't skip buying the heavy when it showed up, since I haven't really seen other stuff. But it's definitely a little awkward. Study, intruders on board, plus intruders from the ship. Okay, so they've got a missile. No way to heal though, so we can crew kill them. Okay, how do I want to do this? Like with a missile, I feel like I should hack. I guess it's kind of okay to also just like kill everyone. Oh, right in the room too, jeez. Watch out, that Sultan is going to be tricky too. Don't want to mess this up, like crew health wise. And the part question here is do I mind control him for the evasion help? Or do I just hope for the best? I just hope for the best. Oh, did that late, didn't matter. Got the Artemis down in time. All right. And we killed all of them. Don't like you guys being like nearly dead. Alright, so they should have plenty of hull, so we can just sit him in here and just shoot him repeatedly. I did those in the wrong order, but that's fine. Keep doing that just because that one comes online first. Alright. 28 scrap, 12 scrap, repair drone. Just giving away drones this run like crazy. Oh yeah, you didn't know that about the crystal lockdown. That's definitely one of the most powerful things about it. Because it's like you can like vent and, you know, drop it down low and fight a little bit and then just like leave the room and lock them in there. Which is great when you're like short on crew. Like you can do it on like Rock C is really helpful since you just have the 2 rocks. Otherwise, for against borders, you don't have to man doors or anything. You just like vent the room and fight them in it and then lock them down in it. The one thing is though that I learned is if you like, you know, have them going through the door and you hit the lockdown button and then you're like, oh wait, I actually want them to go into a different room that's also that same direction. Don't retarget it until they're out of the room, because if you retarget it, then they'll get stuck by the lockdown. Um, and then you could like lose your crystal that way, depending how you're playing it. There's ships here, but like I want to get to these jumps in time. I gotta get that, I feel like. Oh, I have a battery too, I can't forget that. Because this makes it so we can hit like one less shot and be okay. Mantis C was kicking your ass earlier. Yeah, Mantis C just kicks your ass sometimes. It's a rough start on that ship, for sure. Honestly, I almost don't use lockdown bomb whatsoever. So here we just leave. I never take that event. The store kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know it. I really wish I didn't upgrade my weapons right there. Although, wait, I didn't have enough anyways. It's fine. Oh, wait, the system repair. Oh, we totally had enough. This is crappy. Because flak heavy would have been really ideal. I should have known that too. Taking an empty jump and then going to the store, and then I should have seen what there was there after the empty jump. Yeah, I mean, most of the thing with the Mantis C is just like, you know, you got to learn like boarding strats and how to like run around and split their crew up and then kill them as fast as you can, and use stun bomb to like help deal with med bay and clone bay or bad weapons or Zoltan shield, and like get, you know, shields 2 immediately and then get crew. Crew is more important than like anything, honestly. Just like get more crew on your ship and you'll just start killing them so much easier. Man, I hate this store. I'm tempted to sell the burst and the scanners. Because that's a loadout. Flak, heavy 1, heavy laser. So much better. It's an extra shot. It removes all the shields. So then all of a sudden I have flak, crystal, heavy laser 1 is 1 weapon away from flagship. And then all I need is cloaking and that 1 weapon and I'm there. Like, scanners is great, but flak is better. Yeah, I can't not do it. Can't not do that. It's too good. Look at that. This is such a good weapons loadout already. With hacking, mind control, 6 crew, battery. Yeah, that's one of those moves right there that's like, it feels like I've noticed that there's a number of story moves that I think in the end, when I go through it, they feel really bad, but they're totally right. And it usually is like quickly obvious that it's pretty right, because it's like, of course, scanners is awesome. You never want to sell something that like you would buy again later in the run or is really good. But this is like, okay, our chances of winning the game now are so much higher than they were before. Because what if that's the only weapon we see for 5 sectors or something ridiculous? Which can totally happen. Like, then we're in a, you know, shit position. Scanners doesn't help us. But doing that, it's like, okay, now our overall scrap is lower maybe, but that doesn't usually matter at all. We might not be able to avoid hazards as much, which sucks, but like, we can deal with it because we have the flak. And this is such a good loadout. Like, there's a decent chance I'll keep all 3 of these a whole run. Probably should have checked and remembered that this was a pulsar right next to us. Jeez. hacking, all kinds of stuff. What are you doing to us? Yeah, this is too scary. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not too scary. Do I flash the shields? I feel like I do. I fired them late. That's too bad. Messed that up. Thought I fired those off in time. Oh man, double fire. Jeez. Oh. Right, you're stuck in there. Try to keep the dodge, fight the fires. Keep the dodge for the moment, I think. I'll probably hack their weapons in a moment because this is like a nasty situation otherwise. Yeah, so like not hacking their weapons was probably fine if I didn't mess up the pulsar timing. Hey, we got a dodge, great. All right, so suddenly not nearly as big a deal. All right, just cooking my NG a little bit, that's fine. By the time you got over there, you're already, he can't break through the door, he already put out double fires. Go in there. You're gonna break that system, aren't you? Oh no, you're going piloting. Okay. Just turn everything off. Doors and oxygen. All right, that's fine. Shields and engines. Exciting. Actually, get out of there while it's broken. Sure, you start punching through stuff again. You go heal. This bomb coming in because I don't want it to snipe my crew. Oh, shields again. Jeez. Alright, so I'm putting the heavy in here. You know, we're just hoping it hits. I mean, their engines are still high on for the moment, so their evasion should be lower. They have the system repair drone and stuff in here. I think I'm just going to put the flak in the middle. Like, I'd rather just do some damage and start, you know, distract them than, you know, whiff its shots around the edge of the room. That's awesome. Man, another dodge. So I haven't actually taken any damage yet in this fight. I feel like we should have. It's too slow. bad at the timing on that. So this is too late because it's ion. So it's going to depower weapons there, but that's fine. I'm just having you like break doors repeatedly. Yeah. I'm just curious what's going on there. Oh yeah, they have a clone raid too. No, whatever. Let's just kill them. Let's get this over with. No. Just get rid of them. 21 scrap. Alright. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a pain training crew with this ship because it's like your weapons damage everyone for a while, so you can't weapons train. Because there's fights where we could have weapons trained but not evasion trained because they're just like all beams and stuff. I think there was one fight there was one fight where I thought about it would have been a training fight because it was safe except for the fact they had an ion bomb, and I didn't trust hanging around with an ion bomb, so we passed that one up. All right. Let's go. I'll say the part about the scanners that makes me saddest is that I can't chase empty beacons now in the homeworlds. Also, I think we've seen scanners at literally like 3 or 4 stores already. Let's see. We have like 1 or 2 distress options now with the NG. I don't think it's worth chasing now. Yeah, it was like Ion Bomb, Burst Laser 1, and I had 2 shields, and I was like, that's just bad. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, Asteroid Field, Mind Control. That's fine though, we have Mind Control. For a second I forgot that we have a flak now. So nice. I should probably be like microing my evasion right now, but so that's that for them. Try to think. I don't think it's worth chasing crew kill here with like hacking stuff in that way. The only reason I'd hack is to stop this hull beam from messing me up, which is like probably good enough reason to hack. In case it, in case I don't dodge this ion. Yeah, I was like, I guess I could have waited to dodge the ion, but it's like, I feel like if I waited to dodge it and I didn't, it'd be too late for this. And I think it would have been. But we can let it fire because we have our shields up. Put all right into weapons is fine. Oh, hit an asteroid right into weapons immediately too. Ah, that was a waste. He was about to cancel it. That's fine. You can go in, that's fine. They have have a clone bay. Yeah, I'm not going to chase anything here. It's a waste. Just kill him. Oh, you're glad I put the weapon tier list? Oh, that's good. It's nothing different than, there was one I posted in the Discord a while ago, when everyone was like making weapon tier lists. And so it's just that same one, because I thought I was going to have to change it, but I was like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, it's like I realized I probably, like, I'm going to reference just, you know, wanting to have something like that for a guide. Oh, great. Hear them out. And so I was like, but I don't really want to put like a tier list in anything I post, like as a separate thing, because I feel like people will easily get distracted, like arguing about tier lists, and I didn't want that to be like the focus of my post in the end. So it's like, I'm going to at least do that separately, if not like a couple things broken up. Yeah, I think I'm the only one that had anti-bio beam that high. And it's like, you know, it's so dependent. It's just like, well, which number of cases is one more useful than the other? So let's see, we get 5 jumps before the exit. Can we get that jump? Is that going to work? Yeah. 4, 5. That's just what we do, right? Yeah. Yeah, weird to you. It keeps it interesting, right? It's a little bit different, something. I mean, honestly, something that feels weird to me, but it still feels correct, just based off like how I labeled it, because I didn't do it like ABC or whatever, you know. What is this? Oh, the sensors thing, whatever. Sure. Was having like Ion Blast so low, because I feel like it's totally not that uncommon. Don't break this. Oh, I did that wrong. That's fine. Because what was I talking about there? Oh, like, I feel like Ion Blast has plenty of situations where that's what you want to do, is like buy it, and it's a really good buy, versus some of the weapons that are higher than it. Like, I use Ion Blast more than Hull Laser 1 by like a lot. But it's never like a weapon that I want to use all raw. Like, the only reason I ever buy an Ion Blast is because I feel like I need help against ships. It's never like this is like a good investment for the run or anything. So I feel like it still makes sense, like at that tier of like you buy it when you need it, but it's like you often do need it versus like, you know, some of the other weapons. Yeah, it's because it's like, yeah, it's cheap and it's 1 power, and so it slots in, and like on Stealth B, it's one of the best weapons to find early on or something. But it's not like, but all those are still situations where it's like, well, it's because you need that. You need that to survive. You need that to get shields. It's not like, oh, well, if you know, have choices of weapons and can make it work, you're going to like want it or switch to it. Oh, Ion Bomb is awesome for Stealth B, because, you know, just the situation you're in. But it's like also, you know, I don't want to judge stuff by like, well, when you play Stealth B, this is a good weapon, but otherwise I almost never want it or something. And it's not true for Ion Blast, but for Ion Bomb it kind of is. But I mean, that's the thing. Any tier list, it's kind of like, if you're trying to do like straight power or something, it just doesn't work. Hail them. I was hoping you're going to trade me fuel. Man, so much mind control this sector. It's kind of crazy. Whatever, I'm not going to counter that mind control right now. I don't need to. Oh, we're safe from their weapons, that's good to know. So let's see how I want to do this. Oh, look at that timing, how well I timed those to it. Look at how those number 2s line up. That's like perfect. Wow. I'm gonna say that's all skill. Unfortunately, the flak didn't hit the clone bay. Otherwise, that would have been it right there. But that was definitely a satisfying boom. Oh, there we go. Must have got it. 30 scrap. And another 10 scrap. And 3 fuel. 3 fuel is great. We really want it. Alright, you guys gotta go heal. Different tier list for each ship. Oh my god. Yeah. That gets like thrown out after Sector 1 half the time, depending what else happens. Alright, I was hoping that was going to be a store, so you can spend this money. Ah, this one, the one that confuses everyone, I feel like every time. The map. Oh, there's a store. I don't really want to dive without cloaking. Because it's like, oh, well, I can go here, 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 and then dive the exit. I mean, I hate the main motivation for doing that is because of fuel. Like, that feels kind of crappy. I guess actually what I can do is I can still go here, 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 and then I can choose if I want to go to the store or not. I think that's more worth it. Yeah, no cloaking on train level 2 engines. I mean, I would definitely pump the engines. Like, if we get the Zoltan shield, maybe. And then next sector is red, which, like, sucks for fuel also. So, we'll go this way. Hacking 1 shield. And what you hacking? No, don't do that. Why? Why? Why are you doing that? Don't do that to me. It's sad just watching it happen. Can't do anything about it. Please be short. You level 2? Yeah. I probably could have flashed shields against this thing, right? It's okay. First damage we've taken in a while. I should have hit hacking with the second one when I realized they broke it. It's okay. Just gonna come again right now. It's easy to time with the flak. Alright. That's fine, you can take 2 damage. It's not a big deal. You got plenty of hull to spare. But yeah, we're getting ready to do hacking. Double fires, that's right. Get out of here. I got a fuel. Something. Alright. Oh, you lost your streak? I'm sorry. That's tough. That definitely happens. You were at, like, you're in the mid-teens, right? I feel like that's such a common place to lose it. It's so tough there. I lost a number of streaks at that point. Attempt to hail them. Reconciliation of our ideas without war. Progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Zoltan shield. Ooh, look at that. go to the exit. Man, that's so good. All right, so I guess we force the store to buy fuel. All right, so that's probably enough to make me not want to dive, even just going up to 9. Right? I mean, because the thing is, if I don't, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 45 scrap on engines and probably some on power. So I'm going to spend like all my scrap as opposed to like doing something else with it. Like buying a small bomb. Oh, I want to buy a small bomb. That's probably greedy. Slightly tempted to buy this too and be like, okay, that's my end-game loadout. Small bomb just because I have 17 missiles and want to just crew kill even more. Like, which is not illegitimate, honestly. What's our next sector? Abandoned. Ugh. Well, good thing we've got hacking and mind control. That definitely helps a lot against abandoned. Definitely not O2 hacking. Oh, and the Zoltan Shield really helps against them too. Man, that's such a good augment. Yeah, Sector 4 is not the worst. It's the beginning of avoiding them. Double stores at least. I'd be more tempted to dive the next jump. Whatever, like if it weren't for guaranteed double stores. Alright, like there's no point buying a small bomb if I don't get another power, because I'm not going to really use it much if I don't just do that. So this is this is how I play FTL. Just empty. Shields, weapons, you can micro all the other power, right? I mean, battery helps. I guess we need to jump. Alright, I'm going to take a break for just a minute because I want to do a couple more sectors in this run at least, if not like finish it, because it's pretty easy so far. But I just got to take a break for a minute and get some more water and stuff. So I'm going to put the BRB. And feel free to go check out my tier list and start raging about it on Reddit. Start some controversy if you want. Yell about Vulcan. And I'll be back in just like 1 or 2 minutes. All right. Let's get back to it. Make sure I got all my stuff down. All right. So sector 4, we're looking for fuel. That's definitely a thing we're looking for. We want cloaking still, and then like in terms of upgrades, you know, possibly hacking, but probably not for a while. I mean, we'll see how the fights go. If I feel like I actually need it, engine 3 wouldn't be a bad buy. It helps if we do need to run at some point. Can hold off on the shields, especially if we manage to get cloaking for sure. You can definitely hold off on shields for a while. Power, it's like we should probably buy power. We're very low on power, even for me. I mean, I don't think I've bought a single bar. I got a free bar at one point. But yeah, otherwise maybe I've bought one. I mean, we still don't have a ton. We have the NG distress. But I kind of want to take it this time. Doc and trying to rescue the survivors. I don't lose crew. All right, Jones, we got a rock now. Man, look at this diverse crew. We picked up a mantis, an NG, and a rock. It's just like perfect. Your shield's trained, so you can just go there. And NG's just free to roam. You just go in the weird airlock room. Perfect. Ion. Hacking and a missile. And a whole mess of weapons. That's fun. Only 2 crew though. Also, 2 crew. No way to heal. It really matters what they're hacking here. Well, it kind of doesn't though, because I'm also just like gonna hack their weapons. Like, there's no way I'm not hacking their weapons. So, kind of actually doesn't matter in some ways. Oh, that's right, they can't hack me. I have Zoltan Shield. I have a Zoltan Shield. This run is so broken. Like, what? Start killing each other. Hack. Eliminated. Oh, I'm so happy about that small bomb. Just for that moment even. You know, I just do it once. It made me really happy. It's my favorite kind of thing to do right there. Oh look, we didn't even get our shields ioned. We got a Zoltan shield. Fed B. Nice. Yeah, I've got a Fed B loss. But also it's like, you know, stats always have to be taken with a grain of salt with everyone, because like everyone's stats mean different things, and it depends like when you start tracking them, and everything. I think I want to take one more jump before the store and go there. I guess if that's a store, that'll be annoying, but whatever. Ooh, super shield bypass, cool. Yeah, I think I've got a lot of ships still that are undefeated, but I don't have as many runs also. But like, you know, I have losses that mean different things. Like I have my Mantis A and my Mantis B losses are both like, I mean, they're still totally losses, but they're from me being just like really stupid. I mean, my Mantis B loss is from me not feeling like checking an event and losing a crew in Sector 1 and then dying, so I only have 1 crew member. Like, you know, just the stupidest things because I just like wasn't playing focused enough to streak at that point. Because I was like, oh, I'm winning a bunch. I can like start just like not paying attention, which is not true at all. And the same kind of thing with Mantis A, where I just like got my crew killed by like boarding them onto a ship later game that they just got overwhelmed on and died instantly. So it's like, I think half of my losses are from my first 30 games, and then the other half are from the next, you know, like 70 games, and are much more like, and I think the ones in the second half include those Mantis ones even. I don't have any losses that I could be like, this was a forced loss and there's nothing I could have done to win it. I haven't had any that are like first jump, I feel like I played perfect and I just died. Like I've had some that were like really, really tough and then I died sector 1. But never where I was like, I played perfectly. So it kind of sucks coming here for fuel because that's literally all we're coming here for. You know, I guess if they had scanners or a reloader I would have bought it, but otherwise it's like, that's just a fuel pit stop. You see it's the worst engine ship, yeah. I know, at least my losses overall, my first ones were like generally on bad ships. It was like a couple bad ships and then all 3 of the fed ships. Because I went through like every ship once. I just lost all of the fed ships. I was like, I hate these ships. Yeah, definitely fight. 3 shields. Teleporter. They're trying to like rival me for weapons here a little bit. They've got a clone bay. Alright. It's like either we... It's like, I'm probably not... The only way I'm going to ever crew kill here is if I hack their weapons anyway, I think. Just trying to think of like alternatives. Because if we don't hack weapons, if I'm worried about like killing them because they have 3 shields, and I do like an evasion hack or something, then we just like have to be okay with them like breaking our zone shield and coming over anyways. And I feel like we can get through with this, okay? This will be fine. At this point, I don't think I need to split their volley or anything because of the zone shield. Trying to think about the order I want to do this in also. Where I want to put that small bomb. Bombs take so long to blow up because I actually timed that wrong because the flak hit before the bomb blew up. Ended up being fine because they all hit anyways. But like if that was like level 2, they could have still dodged stuff and I could have messed that up there. I can't see this. I feel like it's got to have force, but yeah, it's down there. That's actually like pretty bad. I feel like I haven't really noticed that happen before, at least not often. I get a beam drone go berserk. Yeah, I love how they can still see where they would fire when you're cloaked, and you can just see like how ridiculous drones are trying to be sometimes. So now it's like, do we chase trying to get a crew kill here? Alright, gotta like You go in there so you guys can kill each other once my control's back up. That's a good idea. Nice. Guess I do need oxygen. I'm not Lanius. Did I get Zoltan Shield? Yeah, I got the quest which unlocks the Zoltan Cruiser. And that has a 50% chance of getting you a Zoltan Shield or a 50% chance giving you the Envoy, which is like a special Zoltan. Alright, so I'm going to hit him with the heavy first. Alright. Fire's dropping below 30, so now I just kill him with the small bomb. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I used like 3 bombs, I think, to get that crew kill. 39 scrap, 18 scrap. Wow. That's pretty good. Oh, nice. We got a map. That's awesome. Look at that store. That's like the perfect store. So I just farm up scrap. This also tells me that even if I spend a little scrap, I should definitely still have enough to get cloaking if they have it. So I can like buy a power bar so I'm not like completely crazy underpowered. Just buy one to start, but I feel safe enough doing that. I should probably map out my whole route here actually. Six. Are you still doing those trying to get 4,000 scrap or whatever? Right, is that the goal that you and Thomas are trying to hit? Alright, so this doesn't connect. What was it? I got 6 before the exit. I just work backwards. Oh yeah, so I actually gotta get hustling towards this exit here. I didn't realize how bad the sector layout was. I'm getting lazy. Look at this. I assumed these touched, I guess. That was bad. Can't do that. I mean, I caught it in time, but like if I was greedy, went up this way, I would have to dive. Or miss the store. Maybe dive that even. But we'll be fine because I checked it in time. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. I was wondering. I thought you were gone for a little while. I figured you were busy with something. Sorry that you're sick. But yeah, sometimes I feel like the challenge runs and stuff too. It's easy to like just burn yourself out on. I wouldn't know since I don't do challenge runs that way, I guess. But it seems that way to me. We're definitely gonna attack them. Hacking. Kind of nasty weapons loadout. But again, it's just the 2 crew loadout. It's so nice getting that. Yeah, I mean, we've got the drone parts. Mine's pretty good. I'm just going to keep hacking weapons, keeping the fight safe. Just fire that up early, that's fine. They're dodging stuff. Not dodging that. Well, they're both low, okay. I got one of them. Gotcha. Guess I should have like had evasion going to like make my shield last, but should be fine. 39 scrap. Welcome aboard, Banks. You're filling us up. All right, you're maxed out on shield, so Jones, you can go somewhere else. Let's see. I mean, this kind of, it's like this sucks to vent. This kind of sucks to vent too, though. Kind of want you next to weapons. I care more about venting weapon, like putting fires out in weapons, than I do about putting them out. Piloting or something. Who cares about piloting, right? And you just kind of sit over here too. Bank's also going, he should come with money. I guess he comes with the money of the gold yellow shields. So, I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed we make enough scrap for cloaking by the store. Definitely be sad if we didn't at this point. Go on the surface to investigate. We don't want to invite him to join our crew because we have a full crew. Great, 29 scrap. Scrap reward. There you go, 150. So yeah, it's really just one path we have here. Cool. I feel like we saw this already. I guess we should put like the human on sensors, so the Mantis and the NG are the two that are free to roam most easily. I can fix that. I can't believe how this run has been going. This has been such a good run so far. And it's like almost to the point that it shouldn't matter if it turns into like a bad run. Really just need like cloaking to get there. Maybe another weapon, but I mean, we could probably kill flagship with this loadout, honestly. And with Zoltan Shield helping out and stuff too. If we're, you know, sufficiently upgraded otherwise. Alright, so just gonna switch that. And you can be on either side of that door, like a little tag team. Yeah, I could win with these, yeah, exactly. It's like ideally, you know, I definitely want cloaking also. But if I had to fight flagship with either a different weapon or with cloaking and these weapons, I'd probably choose cloaking. Full crew, no teleporter. Weapons I don't like. So I'll just do weapons hack. Trying to think of the order I want to do this in. If I want to do like drop the evasion, or try and be a little greedy and do the guys, have them fight in weapons. Alright, that's 2 down. This is just like room annihilation. These 3 1-power weapons together, it's 6 damage. All with like good chances to mess something up. It's like kind of ridiculous. So what's gonna happen here, I'm gonna let him just fully fix that, because like whatever. Yeah, and then he's gonna go in there. And then they're gonna do this. And I'm gonna hope, whatever, save a bomb if I can. Yep. Nice. I'm glad. I feel like the small bomb ended up being a good choice. It's been totally useful. And like, we're not using that many bombs. You know, we had 17 when we bought it, we're at 14. Versus, you know, like how many we just find passively. Offer your assistance. I don't have a Zoltan. Oh, thank you. Cool. Free oxygen upgrade. I feel like that's such a rare like, is that event? I feel like I don't find that often. And then to have just the default option work out, like, isn't a great chance. We'll have it work out for the oxygen upgrade because it's like can fight a fight or can do nothing. And I think there might be even another option. It's like, and it's such an odd event, you know, not many events give you something like that. I'm always like, oh, oxygen, that's great. Maybe I'll find a Slig sector. That'd be cool. I'm going to buy that before a flagship anyway, so might as well get in now. Pike beam, hull beam, scanners. No cloaking. That's what I really want. Ugh, these are boring. I don't want to buy these. I kind of feel like I don't buy them, honestly. I feel like it's getting to be too many. Like, my weapons are fine. I don't need to buy a weapon that I then need to upgrade my weapons and then continue to, like, need more scrap for cloaking and not have my defenses upgraded at all. I'm gonna do that. I think I do that. Slightly sad that now I don't have enough for cloaking because this will probably be like a force store, right? That has cloaking. Good. Scrap. I feel like I should be able to get away without having to hack you, even if you are going to get through my shield fast. Hey, look at that! I got some training. Yeah, there we go. I guess I could have like done evasion training with like just one of those weapons or something, but it's fine. Alright, that's a nice chunk of scrap to find right at the end of the sector. Alright, Slughome Nebula. I think that's where we want to go. Because screw Zoltan, right? We got that oxygen upgrade. Yeah, and then it's like we'll try to preference this one so we have options, but... And more shops at Slughome also. Because it's 2 to 3. Well, it's 2 plus 0 to 1 versus just 2. So I can buy another power bar, still have enough for cloaking. Plus we got a fight coming up. I could probably buy engines soon. It's fine. This is a goofy setup. Iron Blast 2 and a basic laser. One of those ones where you just need 2 Zoltans to counter it, you know. And then slug, so it's not pirates, so it's all slugs there, so mind control's no good. Probably hack. So I wonder if I can get away with an O2 hack here. My thing is if I have 1 damage on their weapons, I'm safe. Wow, level 3 oxygen. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Look at that, dodging with level 1 engines going. Doesn't mean I'm happy about not being surprised. I was hoping for fires. Nice. Really? So not paying enough attention to my shields, I guess. This thing's gonna hit me. This thing's gonna hit my hacking watch. Or something annoying. Put my option up for a moment. Actually, I guess I kind of want my hacking off for the moment. That's funny. Alright, so we're safe until they repair that now. Miss, miss, miss. Got it. Oop, that was much longer than I meant to unpause. Yeah, you can get surrenders when the whole, like with the shot that kills the crew. If that does like hull damage also, that can generate a surrender. Which is like always pretty amusing. That would have been too soon anyways. I should have hit hacking again, I messed that up. Now I do have to deal with the clone bay, but I kind of want to wait for like their oxygen to be like, you know, out first. All right, getting close here. Die in a moment. I thought if I use a bomb here on this, they might repair in time still. That was definitely more damage than I used to do. Well, at least they're not running still. And that should be fine. You're dead. There we go. CY Hang. Alright, goodbye, Banks. Because I'm not getting rid of my starting crew. And no one else is redundant. Good thing we'd find like a Lanius also or something. Been a tough point of decision. Alright, so are you trained anything? No. Doesn't really matter having you as my pilot because I have my control. You were shields trained, although I kind of like you there. Whatever. You want to be shields or... sure, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Store. Store with cloaking. I got you. Store with cloaking. Another flak one. Don't really want it. It's fine. Okay. Oh, sorry, just 2 flak ones, dual lasers, and irons. I mean, yeah, that's with a pre-igniter and 5 hull. Yeah, that's definitely a just run until you can get to a store. For sure. Like possibly even, depending on how much scrap you have, like buy engines so you can run faster. You know, obviously try to just kill them with your pre-ignited blast. Like you should usually be able to like take 0 damage. And well, because I don't know if you have the weapon power to power it. But yeah, that can definitely turn into a win for sure. Such an early exit, that's too bad. Killing Mantis. 4 shields. Sector is a sector 5. That's not that weird, I guess. Big missile. It's like we kind of gotta like hack piloting or something, I guess. No, I want to hack weapons because they're not running anywhere. And they have no way to heal. They love protecting that oxygen. The question is, how greedy do I go with it? Let's go super greedy with the first volley. Why not? Nice. So this has a chance to get through. Jeez, everything's hit. Except for that. Oh, nice, that's hitting now. So we'll do this because I don't want them to take my thing down quite yet. So I wanted to get them right in there. So that I was trying not to hack immediately. Oh, well, cloak, that's right, duh. Because like, but I want to keep them on their ship for some reason. I don't know why. It'd be easier to crew kill them if they teleport over. It's true. But whatever. It's also a bit like, how many bombs do I want to use? I guess preferably I don't need to use any. Yes. Get the NG killed. I still don't get through my shields. I can do this. That's not getting through. Alright, so NG's dead. So the repairs are way worse now. Some of their dodge is like much more realistic. I can't believe how much I was getting through their shields already. I mean, I wasn't really doing damage because like I had to get the right shots through, but alright, down to 3 Mantis. Mantis homeworlds are rebel controlled. If you're assuming you're still at low hull, I'd probably go Mantis also. Because I feel like if you're going to run into a ship that's going to like mess you up really fast, it's probably more likely to be a rebel ship than a Mantis. Because they're both 1 to 2 stores also. But neither of those are great because you need a store really badly. So I might also make the decision based off like the subsequent sector colors. Alright, and we get them all in our room now. That's exciting. Yeah, that was too slow. Because I got impatient, I was trying to sneak it in fast enough. And it was fast enough anyways. So it's annoying, because if I mind control him, he'll run out of the room and then like they won't fight nicely. And that slows repairs, so I'm going to just let him repair up 1. And that's fine, next it's just him. Alright, 3 fuel, 43 scrap. That's good, we needed the fuel. Yeah, probably not. It's not worth buying that stuff just to chase that quest. Pretty much I only ever get that quest if like I already have a teleporter, or it's like really late game and I have level 2 sensors because the ship started with it, like Kestrel Sea or something, and then I'd upgrade to level 3 sensors because I just have tons of scrap. But it's definitely like a greedy choice that isn't really a smart one unless it's just you've already won it. Alright, let's go this way. And also, like, teleporter doesn't really play nice with, like, strong weapons and pre-igniter. Because it's like, then you're just, you know, making ships run right away or killing them before you teleport over, or you're not using the pre-igniter. Alright, 4 crew, teleporter, bunch of lasers. So probably gonna get through. No way to heal. Maybe just do a weapons hack just to like control the damage, because they'll probably like still get through, which is fine. Also like get them to like fight in there anyways, I guess. whatever, I can do that. But I was like, they only have 2 shields. I can just like shoot them. I have to like let it get slight chance of risk by letting them come over and stuff. I just shoot them and keep my shield full. Nope. All right. I love this weapon combination. It makes me really happy. It's like totally the way I like to play. Attack the ship. Right, so it's like a very similar weapon loadout here. But they have a clone bay and no teleporter. Doesn't really change what we're doing that much though. Except to click the right room, these ships, their layout changes. And click the weapons room, which is on the right side this time. I have 3 shields also, so that's definitely stronger. That was a powerful volley. Oh, it's too slow to hit that guy too. Oh man. That's not a fun time for them. Oh jeez. Is he gonna run through fire and just die? Yeah, because this was still on fire, but he wanted to go help repair. So he just ran through, and because he had so little life, and just ran and tried to break down the door and died in the fire for me. Thank you. You're pretty dead. Yeah, I almost never buy crew. There's there's a couple ships that are like super like crew are your weapons, like Mantis C and Mantis B I'll buy crew on. But even like NGB, I'll try to avoid buying crew on for quite a while. But that's also like, that's one of those things that I don't think is necessarily good advice for when you're like still trying to beat the game on hard even. It's like, I think it's okay to like give yourself a little leeway with crew still. But you should probably be at the point where you're trying to like get away from it. On easy and stuff, like that's when like buying doors and crew early is like good advice, because there's so much to learn in the game and you have the scrap to spare, and it's like overwhelming to be dealing with borders and stuff when you're first learning. Mantis BC, Crystal B, and occasionally NGB. Yeah, that's definitely where I'm most likely to buy crew. I'll definitely buy them like late game too if I'm like really, I like having 5 crew for flagship if possible. Or if I'm like sector 6 or 5 and I just have tons and tons of scrap and everything I need, like I might buy an NG or something if I'm low on crew. But generally I try to avoid it, because usually you can come across free crew. This is improved O2. Yeah, I like totally think it's also okay to like make decisions based off of like, well, this isn't necessarily optimal, but like this is what's gonna like help me out or work for how I'm playing or making mistakes. Because like I do that too. There's decisions I do where it's like I don't really like, I technically don't need this, but I'm gonna like make mistakes probably if I don't get it, or it's just like too much to deal with right now, and I think it's more worth like making it so I don't have to worry about that and being not as efficient or optimal. Because the reality is it's like more optimal to not like, you gotta like treat yourself like you're a human still and not be like, well, I won't make any mistakes and I'll play perfectly, and then you're just going to lose because you're going to make mistakes because everyone does. So that's definitely something I think is like really important for doing win streaks, is like recognizing your own limits and playing within them. I'm just going to keep doing these weapons hacks. It just keeps working for me. The cloaking stuff, we might have to use a few more bombs or something, but we'll see. And they didn't dodge anything. They don't clone bear anything either. I'll like preserve my shield for as long as possible. And the goal here is to like use as few bombs as we can and get a crew kill. Not that bad. Oop, not if that hits though. Perfect. Which means I also kind of want to just see if I can do it just the heavy, mostly. Seems really greedy and unlikely. But man, their dodge sucks. But yeah, that's exactly why, because I want to get a fire if I could and get more damage. So, that worked out. I mean, they might just put it out really fast anyways, but even that is like something. I think he was over 30 life still, so it puts him under it. How many bombs is that if I don't get any fires? It's 4 bombs. I mean, I guess I haven't used any. Maybe I'll get a fire. And their dodge seems terrible, so I don't think they're going to start dodging. You remember when you actually sniped your crystal on the ship? Oh, so it wasn't fast enough. Yeah, I mean, I've killed crystals. I've killed crystals. I don't know if I've killed them on this ship so much, but I have killed 5 crystal crew members in one run on the Crystal B. I'll admit it. Which is pretty impressive, I think, considering you only start with 3. And not only did I kill 5, but I won the run still. Barely, with like just like 4 crew or something. But I think what it was is, so I killed 1 crystal crew member earlier on. I think that's when I learned how, if you like set up the thing where they set up the lockdown behind them, and and then you go to unpause and you realize, wait, actually I want you to go, like, say he's running into here, you say like, oh, I want you to go into this room instead, and that makes it so they get trapped even though they're still going the same direction, just because like their command order changed. And I like lost a crystal that way, and then I found Crystal Homeworlds like late game, and I felt bad. I was like, oh, I gotta like replace him. So I replaced him. And then I was like, whatever, let's just go up to like 4 crystal boarding. Like, this is run so far ahead and so winning, like that's fun. I'll like just buy 2 crystals and go up to 4 and have a full crystal boarding thing. And then I killed a ship that they were on and killed all 4 of them at once. And then I was like, oh shit, like I can't board it all now. I have like 2 NGs and 2 Zoltans or something. And luckily I had really good everything else. But like phase 3 flagship was really messy, I remember. But then it became kind of a funny thing to be like, yeah, I've killed, 5 crystals in one run. How many have you killed in one run? We got a lot of scrap, don't we? I want a store so I can buy drone parts. Ooh, the Black Raven. Alright, so this one lets us, like, skip the fight, I think, and get a weapon from him directly. I forget how it works exactly. It's like a 50% chance of it. Let's see. Captain Knights, Dread Captain Knights. So if we engage, it's either we're boarded by 1 to 2 slugs, or we get high scrap and a weapon. Otherwise, if we fight him, he surrenders and it's high scrap and a weapon. Or otherwise, we don't get a weapon out of it. The only way to get a weapon, so either we take his surrender, or so it's like we might as well do this, because if we lose it, the worst thing that happens is we get boarded by 1 to 2 slugs. And if we don't, then we get to like bypass the fight and get the same reward. So it's like, since it's the same reward, it's like, I mean, we probably won't take damage, but whatever, we might, and they have cloaking and stuff. Slug Crewman's eyes glaze over as the 2 tablets concentrate. You are powerless to help. After a short time, your comrade shakes off the daze and appears victorious. See why hang a random slug we picked up? You're better than the Dread Captain Knights. Double small bomb, that's exciting. I remember there was a time I like bought a slug because I felt like I really needed crew, and then like the next jump was this one. It was like a really tough run. It may have been like my Mantis C run that I was at like 3 hull at twice. And then I like had to buy, I think I bought a slug because I just needed someone to board with, and then I like got this event and a free weapon right afterwards. I was like, you're the best slug ever. You're just like winning the duels. Some slug from a store. But yeah, so we're gonna hit a store now. Yeah, I'm not gonna run the double small bomb because I don't have quite enough bombs to support it. Totally wish I did, because that's fun to build a double bomb. But it's not worth buying bombs either. Alright, so that's a pretty boring store otherwise. I can buy Clone Bay. There's a chance one of those is a store, but I don't think we can get there in time, right? Not without diving. So we'll probably just get out of the sector from here. Which means I could probably like upgrade something. I'm still not evasion trained all the way, am I? Oh, so close. You need 1. You need 4. So that's gonna happen soon. I'm gonna need power. It's fine. Explosive replicator, yeah. If I found a free explosive replicator. I wish you could do this and then still force a fight if you don't want the weapon. But you can't. Big missile. Who are we hacking? That's bad. Whatever, I guess if I'm just playing Punch It Down anyways, might as well hack it. Like, punch down the doors. Really, I assumed they were gonna go like... Oh, those are all misses. Go and heal. Guess not. In which case I will just go and do this instead. I have no idea what's happening here anymore. It's got real messy all of a sudden. Alright, Engie's dead. Oh, the door came back just in time to get you killed. Right? Ah, not quite. So close. But you're gonna die. Will not accept surrender, no. Don't beat the fire. You can't beat fire, you're just a slug. 35 scrap. Drum parts and bombs. Just like replace the exact resources we used, I think. Just have these fit in. We probably get... no matter what, we only get 2. I don't think it matters. Oh, good night, Dapper. Thanks for coming by the stream. And sorry again about your losing the streak. I know that's tough. But you've been doing really good for sure. Definitely gotta like just focus on the things that go well about it. Breach Bomb 2 is so good for crew killing. Yeah, Breach Bomb 2 is just like insane. Just annihilates crew. Back in your spots. No, we're not gonna sell drone parts. Yeah, so there's a store, but I'm not gonna like double dive to go there. It's just not anything we need that desperately. Like, so if this is abandoned and this is civilian, rebel civilian versus rebel stronghold abandoned, it's like, we're fine. We can deal with abandoned. I'm pretty sure. Rebel stronghold is so good. It's a ton of scrap, which is like what we need. We have scanners so we can chase the flagship fight. It's fine. Even with the Zoltan shield and stuff, it's like I have the scrap to do it, and I'm not desperate. There's not a store immediately or anything. Just feels like fun, because this is where you run into like, oh, you nasty auto ship with like beam drones that take your Zoltan shield down in a second, and then they just like, blast you apart with their crazy weapons or something. hiring anyone. That'd be really dumb. Ah, there is a store. And I need fuel. That sucks, actually. I really wish I'd buy shields right then. Because this is nothing. So I'm definitely not going there. Whatever, I need fuel. This might be the only store. I can't pass it up. Charge 2 is a weapon, but it's not enough of a like upgrade over what I have here. At least they have more than 3 fuel. Aid the Federation ship. Nice, 2 shields. Oh, I think they're both gonna die. Stunned in double fires. Gotcha. That wasn't too difficult. Ew. I don't like that. I'm totally doing extra hull damage here to try to avoid dealing with that. Ah, stopped you just in time. I was also kind of hoping to take the system repair drone off. Didn't think about that. Oops. I mean, it doesn't matter actually, but. That's a lot of scrap. Oh, spam person, go away. Alrighty. Oh, there's another store. Well, we got a ton of scrap from that one fight. But do I need to get more scrap first? Should I just go there? You notice I'm so many channels now, yeah. Yeah, they must be targeting like small Twitch streamers now or something. Made a shift. Do I buy a flak and just like sit on it for the moment? I mean, it's like I want to replace a small bomb with something for flagship at least. It's like I don't love the double flak crystal heavy lasers, like kind of goofy, but it's getting too late in the run to like not just pick that up. It's cheap enough. It's fine. All right, and now it's like whatever, I can use up my small bombs a little more liberally if I want, and then switch to the flaks. Alright, so they're running. I don't like that. But still, I think we can just kind of get away with the same thing we've been doing over and over again. It's like the second I said that, I knew it was going to happen. I was like, I'm saying that because they're running, and this is going to be the time where everything misses repeatedly, and they're going to run away. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Alright, here we go. That's better. It's like I'll just like do this now also. Though I suppose letting them get through our Zoltan shield would be better because then they board. There we go. Okay. They're pretty messed up now. Just like die so quickly. Oh, come on. I don't like to use that many bombs. Get you guys to fight each other again. And start suffocating, maybe. That'll try you good. How do I do this? There we go. Attack the ship. And keep it going. Tried and true strategy. Come on. Well, yeah, one of them. Yeah, level 2 mid bay. Gets them both to go in there. Should let them finish repairing first, I guess. That might interrupt it. Nice. Come on, what's your life at? Alright, now you're dead. I guess they had plenty of hull. I didn't use quite that many bombs. No. Alright. I'll take that instead. Something to sell. Just trying to figure out my best path here. Like, I'm still also hoping to find the flagship thing, of course. I finally looking. No, I didn't find it yet. I am looking for it now. Which is why I'm gonna go like around this way to go to this empty jump now. Oh, actually, I guess I can go to this pulsar. That's probably better. I think that should be fine. Yeah, Zoltan shields are very OP in pulsars. It's very true. Do I really need that? Whatever. Gross. Kind of gross shit. 2 shields though is huge. Makes it way easier. I was gonna mind control and I kind of forgot, which is definitely a mistake. I'm down to 2 bombs that quickly all of a sudden, jeez. I messed that up because I didn't like fix my shields. Oh, but you got ions, that's okay. Nope. Alright, that's fine. 39 scrap. Most OP parts, we don't have to wait for our shields to come back up. There we go, the Zoltan shield. Look around. Nice, only 2 shields. Probably try to save a hacking part here. See how our first volley does at least. Yeah. Board away. Alright, let's see what we get. Burst laser 1. Okay, that's something. I'll have to think about how I want to transition my weapons, which ones I want to use, because I might use that over the flak. I'm not a huge fan of the double flak. A level 3 MC to NG still couldn't 1v1 a Mantis? Really? That's too bad. I'm not actually sure like what the multipliers are Like, is the higher level, like, is the damage multiplier less effective on an NG than a Mantis? Is it, like, based off how much damage they do? Yeah, well, I've got the flak one I bought also, so that was what I was going to swap out with a small bomb. But now I'm kind of like, well, maybe I'll switch to the burst laser instead. So I think I just kind of like go for all these jumps, right? Yeah, it's like double whatever they do. I wouldn't be surprised because I do feel like Mantis just seem insane when they're mind controlled with high level mind control. It's like terrifying. I think I'm gonna get it, so might as well get a buffer. Yeah, 25, I'd believe it. I feel like I've seen that. Man, why am I messing that up? It's so much easier on tablet when you can see what room it's going to be in. I'm just playing like a scrub, I guess. Am I gonna like go against the advice I always say and like actually buy the thing for that? I totally might. I'm just gonna take like such bad advantage of the fleet delay also. It's like weird end of sector map. I mean, I guess I could probably like go here and back or something and measure it after I jump there. But I'm totally gonna buy the piloting thing. I like my crew. I don't want to lose any of them. And there's a chance it's that event, I think. So, whatever, it's late game. I can afford it. I guess I should manage my power quickly. Whatever, let's go to an odd number. That's what, 9? Should be fine. Something like that. Prepare to fight. Yeah, I figured it was probably a nasty auto ship, but that's fine. So here I'm going to do an evasion hack. I think we got pretty comfortably here. Scrap. That's pretty good. So let's see. I can jump here. Can I jump there and back? Probably. Yeah, I can do 1, 2, 3. I think I might actually be able to do that. Can I? Well, let's see. Yeah, all right, I can do that actually. So I'll take this one again, this one, exit. Because that's just 1, 2, 3 in the end. Because the nebulas are half. So that actually works out okay. Better than I thought it would. 2 fuel for 5 missiles. We have 2 sectors left. Honestly, I'm going to take that because if we get a missile cell event, that's worth it. And we'll be fine on fuel. And I guess if we get a bunch of fuel trade events, just double check that this one is like fine too. Yeah, that's totally fine. Demand the surrender of their goods. Right, so this is another ship we do definitely want a crew kill. I'll get better rewards for it. Can't help it, just keep doing this thing. I have so many bombs again. I was down to 2 and now I'm up to 14. Kills the 2 of them. And then I think yeah, he'll come down, that's right. I thought so. Just seemed like he was delaying for a second, I got worried. Let's see, how we're fully evasion trained now. We don't need to get practice dodging or whatever. Okay, you 2 burn. Burn. Doors come back online. Keep fighting the fires. Miss our shots. Doesn't matter. You're dead. Hey, Emma. Sorry, Emma. I don't think this is happening. I don't need a repair mantis. I'd rather have one that can punch people down. Oh, they got training even. Good job, Caldwell. Definitely can't dismiss Caldwell after they got training. Been with us since the first jump. Sorry, I keep using bombs and ending fights with more bombs than I started. Guess I maybe could have used double small bomb for a while. What is this guy? Look at this. I love when you see the 3 system ship. Classic. Honestly, its weapons aren't even that like horrendous. 11 drone parts. We don't need to use a drone part. Come on. They can't have dodge that's that high. We did 1 damage to an empty room. Alright, that's cool. I guess I did that trade for bombs. I wasn't even thinking about that because I was like already feeling like I was done using the bombs when I traded for them. That fuel trade. That made it more worthwhile, I guess. Yeah, that was definitely a weak Sector 6 ship. Like, their weapons weren't even that strong for not having any other systems. Attack the slaver scum. Oh, NG boarding. That's fun. These ships are, like, kind of obnoxious. Weird layout. They often have a bunch of systems and crazy weapons or something. Clone Bay. Oh, I like this. It's like because of the NGs and stuff, they want to do like a weird setup of who's in the room still. Made them take the people out of a piloting. Can I come back in time? Nice. Right, so that's 3 crew dead. No, I'm not just dismissing a slave, sorry. Well, we get scrap for this at least as well. I mean, I'm not going to replace any of them. Let's look at the Rockman. Hi, Mort. Sorry, Mort. But, I mean, that just means you're free also. So we freed a Mantis, an NG, and a Rockman. And who knows what happened to that other human. Yeah, I found the Rebel flagship. They gave me a Burst Laser 1. Alright, stores, double stores, wow. Alright, but the thing is, it's getting late. It's getting too late. Like, if I finish this run, I'm just going to start rushing through it at the end, because I still got to do a few things tonight before I settle down. So, I'm going to call it here. But I mean, this run is guaranteed. There's no way I lose this run without just like massively throwing it. I mean, I have 200 scrap going into Sector 7, and like I already, but like, what do I even spend it on? I guess I get like, you know, pump on my weapons. I might run both of these and drop the Crystal Heavy and the Small Bomb, and just double flak Burst Laser, Heavy Laser. I'll think about it. I got 2 stores to check out for more weapons, Pre-Ignite or something. Hey Ray, caught me right at the end here, taking it for the night. But this is a pretty set run. It's pretty baller. Yeah, double flak, 1 Burst Laser, 1 Heavy, 1. It's amazing. Yeah, it's so fast. With the Zoltan shield and everything. And hopefully these have you know, Pre-Igniter and reloaders or something fun. But yeah, I'm pretty confident between the Zoltan shield is just like the cherry on top. It's like, okay, I guess it's gonna be secure. It's been a fun run too. I really love this weapon loadout. I'm gonna be sad to upgrade it. The 3 1-power just like death weapons. Got a lot of crew kills with the ship early on. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming by the stream, supporting it. You know, check out my stats and everything. My website, my Kickstarter's got like 11 days left on it. You know, let me know if you want us to add a country to it or anything. We're up to like 80-something% now, so it's looking pretty good. So go main menu. Oh, Jaxie stopped by at the end of the stream. No, that's fine. I'm sorry that you missed it. But yeah, I gotta start settling down. It's like about 2 a.m. and I got stuff to do tonight still. But let's see if we got someone we can raid doing some FTL. Alright, yeah, I think we've been by this guy's raid, this guy's stream before. I can check it out again. But yes, everyone, I hope you have a good week. It's early in the week.